Think about where you want to be, how much that's going to cost. If you try to do everything yourself, it may take you a lot longer to get there. If I had borrowed $100,000 or $200,000 and I could have just set up the perfect facility, I would have gotten to the point where I was able to, get that $1 million valuation or whatever within 3 years instead of 5.5.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So borrowing, leveraging. I mean, that's the way the entire modern economy works, right?
Yeah.
You can go put 10, 20% down on a multifamily property, and suddenly other people are buying a building for you, right?
Yeah.
Leverage.
Yeah.
So that's important to consider, and whether that fits into your model.
Yeah, no, it's a good point. With leverage comes risk, but when you're talking about relatively small amount of money and it can pay for itself pretty fast, which is one thing that's really great about microgreens, is you can take out a loan for, let's say, $100,000 hypothetically, and make that money back in if you do it right in 4 months. You can just hire people like Oliver or me and have them tell you everything that you should do to set up your farm. And you're right, in a way, even if you don't have the necessarily the funds to do it, you can still make that money back really fast. So I'm glad you said that.
I would have loved to have a Jonah when I was starting this business in 2017.
Yeah.
Someone to tell me, and it's an investment.
Yeah.
But someone to tell me all of these things. This works, this doesn't work. Think about these things. Consider that. That saves you a year of your life and a lot of money.
And time. That valuable time that you can grow the business a lot faster if you choose to do so.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And I've found that everyone that I've worked with has been really happy with that advice, and I mean, it makes sense, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. I wish more I was in the same mindset when I started, where I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do everything myself.
Me too.
And I feel like a lot of business owners are in that mindset when they start out, because it's partially pride, but it's partially also just trying to save as much money.
Save money. Yeah, it makes sense.
But what I've learned in business is often saving money ends up costing you more money. Things like seed, consulting, buying the lowest cost equipment or lights or whatever can often cost you a lot more than it will save you. And I think if there's any takeaway from this tour is spend the money on things that will actually grow your business. Investing in yourself and your own education is probably the most powerful thing to transform you and your business, whether it's personal or business development.